Hi, everyone. Welcome to Managerial Accounting. This is the fall semester. This is the online class for accounting. And I am going to spend the next 15 minutes with this video going through all the information that you need to get started in this class. Hopefully I won't leave out things, but there's so much to cover that I may need to add a separate video. So guys, when you are in D2L, you will click on the course that says 212653 Managerial Accounting. This is the online classroom. Please note that when you enter the classroom, the first thing that you will see will be your announcements. Please make sure that you look at these announcements every time you enter the classroom. I will post announcements at least once a week, usually twice a week, and it's really imperative that you look at these announcements. When you get into this class, you will see a link, Welcome to Class quiz. You will also see access the video. I don't have it on here yet on this announcement, but the way you will access that video, of course, you're going to click it. And it's real important because after this, you will have a quiz that you will be required to complete before you can then go into any modules in the class. I do that on purpose so that way I know you guys are aware of the requirements and the expectations of this class. Up at the top here, you see materials, communication, assessments. Each week, you will be able to access in the materials the content section. So you click on the content section. And you will, each week, this week you see week 1, chapter 1. On Sunday of next week, chapter 2 will pop up. I do keep the modules hidden until the Sunday before each class. So as you're aware with this, you're not going to be able to work ahead in this class. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot that needs to be done. And so you'll have the access to the class on the Sunday before the class begins on Monday. So the important piece for this is this welcome to class. If you click on welcome to class, you will have access to the syllabus. The syllabus is really the most important document because it will go through everything pertaining to this class. So I am going to spend a good bit of time going through the syllabus. This is an online course that will run from August 21st through Friday, December 15th. I do have class office hours at the Coon Rapids campus on Wednesday mornings from 7:30 to 8 and again from noon to 1 in the nursing business area. On Sunday evenings from 6 to 8, I will be available on Zoom. Here is the link for the Zoom link, and I can speak with you at that time. However, if either of those do not work for you, please email me. Other times by appointment. Email me and we can set up a time where we can meet on Zoom. Email is the way you contact me. I will respond to all emails within 24 hours. If it's on a weekend, I still will try to respond within 24 hours, but it just depends on the weekend. So no, from Monday through Friday, I will respond within 24 hours. please, when you send me an email, please make sure in the subject that you put your name and the class you're in. I'm teaching 4 classes this year. It's about 150 students. And so it's really helpful that you let me know your class. So in this case, Business 212653, because I'm teaching 2 classes of managerial accounting. Put your name and please put the class. That will really help me. As we move down, there are some learner outcomes involved in this class. You are going to understand the differences between financial accounting and managerial accounting. And as a result of managerial accounting, we are going to look at the following various concepts. D2L, Brightspace, is where the classroom is located, what we just went into. The 2 most important areas would be under Materials. You click on Content, and that way you can access the information. And then we will talk about, under Communications, the discussions. Under Assessments, you will see your grades. And so that is an area where you can keep track of the grading. This book you will have access to in the McGraw-Hill Connect website. You will be able to launch that book and you will have an ebook. If you would like a paper copy, you can, through the bookstore, pay about $26 for a loose leaf copy. Okay? This shows you how you're going to be graded in this class. Each week, there will be a chapter review. We have 13 chapters we're covering, therefore we have 13 chapter reviews. I never allow late assignments in this class, but I do allow for each student to drop the 2 lowest review grades, which means you're only going to be graded on 11 chapter reviews. They are always due on Thursday evening at 11:59 p.m. In week 1, because this is a new semester, they are due on Monday evening. So you have our classroom would go from Monday to Monday. So on Monday, August 21st, the class starts, and your assignments are due on that Monday evening. Hopefully you guys will have them done prior to that so you can start on chapter 2 on Monday. However, I do allow through Monday evening to complete your assignments. For week 1 only, your chapter review is due on Monday evening. And we'll go into the chapter review when we get back into the D2L. There is an Excel assignment you will do for 12 of the chapters. Again, I allow you to drop the 2 lowest grades because I do not allow any late assignments. Those will also always be due on Monday evening. Your quizzes, you'll have 13. You can drop 2, so that involves 11 quizzes due on Monday evening. And then lastly, your homework. You'll have 13 assignments. You can, again, drop your lowest 2, and those are due on Monday evening. The reviews are worth 10% of your grade. The Excels, 15%. The quizzes, 25%. And the homework, 20%. In week 7 of this class, you will have a midterm exam worth 15% of your grade. And the last week of class, there will be a final exam worth 15% of your grade. In terms of the chapter reviews, know that apart from week 1, they will always be due on Thursday evening. Expect to spend from 1 to 2 hours a week completing the chapter reviews. And I'll show you how that looks in a minute. Each week on Wednesday at noon, I will post the lecture for the chapter. The reason I do not have them available now is because this is a new textbook. Therefore, I am creating all new lectures. And I am teaching this same class seated on Wednesdays at 10. And at that time, I will be recording the lecture for each chapter. This lecture will be available for you to review on Wednesday of each week. Please note, this lecture is going to be so beneficial for you. Not only will it help you understand the materials, we will go through exercises. We will even go through homework problems or problems identical to the homework. That will be very helpful for you in completing your homework each week. I will help you in the Excels. And you will also have a series of quizzes that may be on your weekly quiz that we will go through in the lecture. Extremely beneficial. Guys, many times students send me emails about a question and it was covered in the lecture. So I do often write back and say, did you look at the lecture? I really make an effort to make these lectures valuable, and I really encourage all students to review them. The homework and the Excel you will have as assignments each week, except the last chapter, chapter 16, there is not an Excel assignment. You have unlimited attempts to complete the homework in the Excel, and you may also work with other students to help complete the homework in the Excel. You will see a discussion for each chapter where you can collaborate with other students and ask questions and work together. If students would like me to open up a discussion for maybe 2 or 3, or a private group for 2 or 3 people in this D2L, I'm happy to do that so you can work together. No, you have unlimited attempts and you have unlimited time, but they must be submitted and completed by Monday evening in order to receive credit. You need to make sure you save the assignment and you submit the assignment. Issues with technology don't constitute an excuse for not submitting it on time, because remember, I don't allow late assignments, but I do allow for 2 drops. See, we don't have extensions. I don't allow for any makeup homework, but I do provide you with 2 drops for each review, homework, Excel, and quizzes. Okay? As we move on, each week you're going to have a chapter quiz that consists of 10 multiple choice. Each week you will have 90 minutes to complete this 10 multiple choice. And you have 2 opportunities to complete this multiple choice. So if you received a grade that you're not happy with, you can take it again. You will have all new questions, and you'll have 90 more minutes. And the highest score is what I will record. You are not allowed to work with other students in completing the quizzes. You must work on your own. When you take the quiz, there is a proctorio, which means your camera on your computer will be activated. I cannot hear anything, but I can see that you are the person that is completing the quiz. Some students will say, but I don't have a camera on my computer. Well, then you're going to have to borrow one from the school or go to the school computer lab in order to take the quiz, because that is a requirement for this online class. So know that I know that they have loaners at the school. So if this is not something you have at home, you're going to have to borrow a computer from the school or go into the computer lab and take the quiz. The midterm and the final exam are, the midterm's 15% of your grade, the final is 15% of your grade. There will be 33 questions on the midterm and on the final, and they're multiple choice. You will have 3 hours to complete the midterm and 3 hours to complete the final. Note, there's only one opportunity for you to take the midterm and to take the final. I believe the midterm opens up on Thursday of the midterm week through that Monday night. But when you begin the final, you must complete it within that 3 hours. On the final, we do not cover Chapter 13 on the final. It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 16. Just be aware of that. 13 is not covered, even though we cover Chapter 13 and you will have assignments and a quiz, but it's not on the final. Okay. You will be given a study guide for the midterm and for the final exam. I do not provide you with the answers to the midterm because many of these questions you may be getting them on the midterm and on the final. You can work with students to help uncover these answers and work together, but I do not provide the solutions because of the fact you're probably going to see some of those questions. If once you've completed Chapter 16, you have a 90% in this class, I will notify you. You don't have to reach out to me. I will notify you that you have an A in this class and you are not required to complete the final exam. Please note that I make that decision. You don't need to email me and say, do I have an A? You'll clearly see if you have an A in your grade book. So I will let you know that you are not required to complete the final. There are no late assignments. I think you guys have heard me say that a lot, so I hope you understand. Please do not ask me. Do not email me about having a late assignment. Do not ask, because the answer is no. Okay? You need to complete the homework and the quizzes and the assignments as it is due. This class doesn't work for cramming. You must stay on top of it. So just know that that's really important. Review, homeworks, and quizzes and Excels are completed through McGraw-Hill Connect. Your grade is shown in McGraw-Hill Connect and will be transferred to the D2L gradebook. Okay? Only the highest grade is used. I do not allow for any extra credit, but I will let you know there is a discussion board. If I see a student who's sitting at maybe 89, but I notice they have actively participated in the discussions throughout the course, chances are I'm going to consider bumping that grade because I've seen them participate with other students. However, there is not extra credit, but no, I am aware of who's helping who. In this class, you're going to read the chapter each week on Monday. On Wednesday, you're going to look at the lecture that I provide. By Thursday, you're going to complete the chapter review. Now remember, in week 1, that chapter review is due on Monday. You must complete the chapter homework assignment, the chapter Excel assignment, and the quiz by Monday evening at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Don't wait till the last minute, guys. I can't tell you how many times I get emails that say, oh, McGraw-Hill was down at 11:30 on Monday night. You know what? You had all week. So it shouldn't be down, but I'm letting you know, don't wait until the end. Your chapter quiz, those 10 multiple choice, is also due Monday evening. You're given 90 minutes and 2 attempts to complete the quiz. The midterm and final are also provided on the McGraw-Hill website. And those also will be due on a Monday evening. This is wrong. The midterm will be available online from Thursday through Sunday in week 8. This is wrong. I am so sorry. It's Thursday through Monday in week 7. I will make sure that is fixed. The final exam ends on a Friday evening. The class ends on a Friday evening. So the last week of class, the final will be available for you to complete from Monday through Friday of the last week. Okay? All multiple choice, 33 questions each. If you are a student with special needs, please reach out to the department to let me know what the requirements are. I'm here to accommodate you. I'm here to help you. No, your homework and your Excels are unlimited anyway, so that's not going to be an issue. Your quizzes, I'm giving you 90 minutes. For 10 questions, I don't think you're going to need any more than that. And then on your midterm and final, I'm giving you 3 hours. So guys, I'm giving so much time. If you need more time, of course I'll give you more, but I just don't think you're going to need it. Academic dishonesty, basically, you can work with others on homework and Excels and reviews and studying for the in the study guides. However, do not use someone else to take your quizzes or exams, because you will automatically receive an F. And I'm pretty serious about it. There's a lot you can work together on, but you're required to do your own work, which is why we have those videos. No for non-attendance. If you do not, within the first week of class, submit either the homework or the quiz in McGraw-Hill Connect by the end of Monday, you will automatically be dropped from this class. There are no questions asked. If you say, I'm so sorry, I just got into the class, it doesn't matter. This is a tough class, and if you haven't even entered the class and worked on anything for the first week, you're probably better off just not taking this class. So if by Monday evening you have not completed in full either the homework assignment or the quiz, I will automatically drop you. I am required to do that. Please also note, these are my rules. Any student that does not complete an assignment or a quiz over a 2-week period will automatically be dropped from class. Please note, even if you complete an assignment but fail the only assignment you completed, you will be dropped from this class. I've had students, they don't do the homework and they take the quiz and get a 20% on it. You will be dropped because you're not working in this class. If you've missed 2 weeks of assignments, you will not be able to pass this course. Again, this isn't to be a toughie. It's just to really help you know you've got to stick with this every week in order to succeed. Religious holidays, guys, no, I respect all forms of religion, and know that in this class, if there is a need for you to be unavailable due to some religious holiday, please reach out to me and I will honor that and do whatever I can in order to abide and respect your faith and those observances that you need. Everybody must use the Minnesota State email account. You all should have a My Anoka Ramsey account. I expect you to use that. Don't email me with your Gmail. please email me, because I will email you when I send out emails for the classroom. I will email you with your Anoka email account. Veterans, I am here for you. You let me know what I can do for you. Period. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I'm here to do whatever. Active military, again, tell me what you need. If you're away from military work, that is an exception to all my late policies. I appreciate you. You email me, you let me know. I'm here for you. Guys, in this class, it is so important that we all understand. We all come from different backgrounds, different views, different interests, different religious, different countries, different gender thoughts. It doesn't matter to me. This material will in no way affect or will I express any opinions, because everyone deserves to be here. As you see here, and it is just really important, it is my intent to present materials and activities that are respectful of diversity, of gender, identity, of sexuality, disability, age, socioeconomic status, ethnicity, race, nationality, religion, and culture. Please know, in this class, I expect respect for all of us. We all matter. We are all equal. That is how I view us. So I expect, I will provide that. That will be the culture of this class, and I expect all students to be kind and respectful to one another. Know your suggestions are encouraged. Let me know how I can improve this course for you or for courses for students in future courses. Guys, we have an amazing tutor named Stuart. He's amazing. He is on class and he is online. Reach out to him. He will post an announcement. Reach out to him if you need help. Don't wait until the last minute, guys. He's just really good, and this is his job to help you. Add drop dates. You see those here. And then lastly on this syllabus, guys, you see each week what's expected and what's going to happen. So week 1, we have the chapter review is going to be due Monday evening, August 28th. The homework, Excel, and quiz are also going to be due on Monday evening, August 28th. As of week 2 through the rest of the semester, the chapter review will always be due on a Thursday evening. In week 7, since we are taking the midterm, there will not be any assignments. It's just taking the midterm from Thursday through Monday. That week, guys, my office hours are going to be online on Wednesday and on Sunday. And of course, you can email me and reach out anytime. Okay? Note that over Thanksgiving week, we will have the review is due Thanksgiving evening. Now, in order to avoid any problems with your celebrations, please get it done earlier. Okay? You can always get it done earlier. No, on week 15, it's a catch-up week. Hopefully, we will have no snowstorms. There will be no issues. And that's just going to be used as a week to breathe and study for the final. I do allow week 16 studying for the final. So within this week 15 and 16 is when you will be, I will email you if you're not required to take the final. Guys, this is the syllabus. Please know that this is your resource for all information pertaining to this class. Now, in terms of the class, let me go back here and show you, boy, oh boy, there it is. Let me go back and show you about the class. Now, I'm showing this from a student perspective, so all you're going to see is this welcome to class and week 1. Know that you probably might not even see week 1 because in the announcement section under Communicate. Until you complete this Welcome to Class quiz, you're not going to be able to even see Module 1. You're required to complete this quiz. It's not graded, but this quiz just is what I need. So in order to know you have understood everything I've said in this video. There are going to be about 15 multiple choice questions that will go over everything I'm talking about. So I know you know the expectations of this class. Okay? Once you've taken that, you will see week 1 open up. And in that, you see the PowerPoint right here. The lecture will be available on Wednesday at noon for you to review. And there are links. Now, these links, guys, to the review, the homework, the Excel, and the quiz will all access you to McGraw-Hill. When I click on this Chapter 1 review, you can get in here. And you can take unlimited, as much time as you need. Make sure you save it before you leave. But you'll be able to take the review. Again, in week 1, this is due on Monday night, but the rest of the semester, it is going to be due on the Thursday. This provides you with understanding about this chapter. It's loading. I don't know if it's an issue because I'm not a student and I'm trying to get in as a student. I think that's it, because I know you can't get into the class until Monday. So I will go back, launch assignments. Okay, I'll get out of here as a student and go in this way. You're going to kind of see something a little different, but you're going to see all the modules up here, but you're only going to see, in your case, week 1. The Chapter 1 review is available. Now, again, this is kind of not the way it's going to look for you because I'm the faculty here, but you can go over the review and you have questions to answer and you can start reading. You can, this is estimated to take 1 hour and 19 minutes and you've got 44 concepts to cover. I'm going to exit that assignment, but that is, again, your first assignment. Secondly, you have the homework. Note that the homework, you have 3 questions on the homework. You can work together on these problems, and I also cover them in my lectures. So you're going to want to go over those 3 questions and complete them. You will also have an Excel. Now, this is really, really important to explain. Your chapter Excel will ask you, there's 2 questions. It is going to ask you to download this Excel file. And it's going to have you enter these different formulas for the Excel. Now, this is so important, guys. It says then, check your worksheet by changing the variable selling cost in the data area to 900, keeping all of the other data the same as in Exhibit 1.7. If your worksheet is operating properly, the net operating income under the traditional format income statement and under the contribution format's income statement should now be 700, and the contribution margin should now be 4,700. If you do not get these answers, find your errors. When you save your completed applying Excel form to your computer, you need to save it when the income statement says 700 and the contribution margin says 4,700. Do not save it based on those original numbers, because you will get full credit if your Excel file shows what is being asked of you here. If it doesn't show the 700 and the 4,700, you're going to get 0 credit for that portion of your assignment. Make sure when you save your Excel and load it, do not save it as a workbook or a page. You must save it as an Excel file. The only way I can view it and grade it is as an Excel file. So if it's listed as an Apple extension, I just can't grade it. I can't open it. I don't have an Apple. It must be not a PDF. It must be an Excel file. And it must show this information. Each chapter, there will be a change, and you need to save it as this change. Also, when you save your Excel, I would like your last name, your first name, chapter 1, or your last name, your first name, chapter 2. Do not just show it as student form. When you save it, make sure you save it as your last name, your first name, chapter 1. Okay, guys? I've seen so many mistakes when people submit their Excel. So if you have questions, ask. The last thing will be your quiz. As you see, you have 2 attempts at this quiz. You have 90 minutes with each attempt. You've got 10 questions. The pool shows 147 questions. So if you take it twice, you probably will not get the same questions. You can start it and you can continue. You're given an hour and a half. If you don't have it completed, save and exit it and come back to it later. You're allowed 2 attempts. Make sure on this multiple choice that you do complete it by Monday evening. Next, I do show a discussion. Where is my discussion? Here it is, discussions. Each week, there is a chapter discussion. Use this discussion to discuss topics involving Chapter 1 concepts, reviews, homework, and Excel assignments. Please do not post any questions involving the quiz until the quiz is completed on Monday evening. You will get to see the wrong answers on Monday evening. You will see your grade immediately, but you will have detailed access to what you got wrong and why on Monday evening. If you have any questions, please click on that and create a thread. If you have need with reviews, homework, ask. Other students can answer. Stuart and I will also be on here answering questions. Make sure your questions are comprehensive enough so we understand what you are asking us. That can sometimes be a problem because we don't know what you're asking. Please post, ask questions. That's what it's here for. Also, in week 1, I will have a discussion for getting to know you. I'm going to create that right now. Introduce yourself. And I'm going to say share as much as you are willing and provide us with a highlight of your summer. Okay? So I want you guys to, getting to know you, introduce yourself. I want you guys to all share so we can get to know each other. It's just such a great way. I just find that there's so many cool people in this school, and what a great way to get to introduce yourself. That's not required, it's not mandatory, but it's kind of nice. Guys, your assessments, if you go to your grades, you will be able to see your grades. So nothing's in here right now, but you will always have your grades updated. They're broken down by reviews, homework, Excel, quizzes, midterm exam, and the final exam. So guys, I'm sure there's something I forgot. And if that's the case, I'll probably post it. But if you have questions regarding this class, add them to the Chapter 1 discussion. I'll make sure I get in there and answer. So guys, I hope this has been helpful. I know it went over 41 minutes here, but I think it was beneficial for you. Guys, take care, and I look forward to working with you.